welcome back to Life in the Party. We got a happy hour episode today for you, so grab a drink and tune on in.
Woo, 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 woo. How about we also guess what each other's drinking?
Okay.
Okay, my question for you. Wait, I need to read your text that you sent me.
I didn't tell you what it was.
I know, but I need to read what you said. Okay. Does your drink have gin in it?
No.
Does your drink have vodka in it?
No.
Did you actually make your drink?
I physically made my drink. Yeah.
Okay, those are my 3 questions.
Yeah.
Fuck. Are you drinking a Paloma?
No.
What are you drinking?
Mezcal margarita.
Fuck. I was going to guess a margarita.
I was surprised you didn't. I was like, I don't think I've really ever ordered a Paloma.
I know, but I don't think I've ever seen you make a margarita. So I was like, if she made it, Paloma's easier to make. Okay.
I mean, it's nothing crazy, but
is it good?
It's not as good as Pat's. It's fine. I actually put a little too much simple in it. So it's a little sweet, but it's still good.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to guess for yours. You said already that you have to open it. So I'm thinking it's openable.
Well, I'm not saying anything. You're allowed to ask 3 questions.
No, I know. Okay. Is it in a can?
Yes.
Okay. Is it citrusy?
No.
Is it stronger than a beer?
No.
Is it are you drinking like a White Claw or something?
Yeah, but you don't get any more questions.
So it's no, I mean that was my guess. It's a White Claw.
Oh, but what flavor?
Oh, watermelon.
No, you think to our party. It's leftover from our party, and we only had 1 flavor here.
Mango?
No, it's this. This is actually like.
Oh, I totally did not even know you had that.
Besides watermelon, this is. I would actually maybe have to say this is better than watermelon.
Ooh, I haven't seen
the green
that
apple
or
flavor.
noticed it was around. Okay, I'll have to try it. Damn. Plug for green apple. We're both drinking green-esque drinks.
And it matches my outfit. Katie, your hair looks cute.
Thanks. I did like a weird, not weird. I don't know if it's weird.
You're like, I did an ugly thing with it.
It's so fucking weird. A fake braid thing. Because I wanted to do something with it.
Wait, what do you mean a fake braid?
I can't actually braid, so it's like you loop. I saw it's like a 2-loop thing where you just twist.
Wait, that looks cute. Wait, turn to the side so I can see it. That looks cute.
When I go snowboarding. Yeah.
Wait, you can't braid?
No. I can like braid like just straight, but I can't braid.
French braid.
Yeah, no. Can't do it.
Wait,
my mom,
let me teach you.
You should. I've never I wanted to learn.
Did you see Ryan's hair?
Let me see. What do you do? Is it short?
His hair just no.
Oh.
It's really long.
It looks nice. It's flowy. Got that. Perfect. But no, this is my snowboarding hair because otherwise you get like knots. I do at least because my hair's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I get like knots in the back of my head if I have like it down with like a coat rubbing against it. So I do this. That way you have it like really out like so people know you're like a girl too.
I always like whenever you do like the hairdos with like the buns or like the braids. You look cute. I feel like it shows more of your personality.
Oh,
when
cute.
You do your hair. Yeah. Hey, that's a part of finding your style.
It is.
Do more hairdos.
It is. I just don't know how to do a lot. I would like to get a curling iron, like a real curling iron this year and learn how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how. I can only curl my hair with like a curling wand.
Same. I need to learn how to, which is crazy.
Yeah, I've seen Eileen, and like I think I know a few others who like curl their hair with curling irons, and I've seen videos on it, and I'm like, why is this just not taught?
Yeah.
My mom didn't have long hair, so like I just never.
My mom has no excuse. She just never taught me. She wanted me to look ugly.
Your mom's like, ew, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's like, look ugly, girl.
So add that to the style list this year.
Well, whenever you learn, nudge me and then I'll try learning. Because I was talking to Jackie about this because she had like a good hair tool that I really liked. So I got it for Christmas. It was just like basically a different, like, I used that Revlon air dry or blow dry brush, but you're not supposed to use it like when your hair's really wet, which I didn't learn until like years after using it when my hair is really wet. But it also
It's a blow dryer though. Like, why advertise it for wet hair if it's not supposed to be?
But it also still made my hair like kind of frizzy, but I noticed Jackie's didn't because it had like wire bristles in it, so it was like more smoothing. So I got that because she had it. But then also I accidentally like took her curling iron like a year ago. Like I brought it to Atlanta. I don't remember why I borrowed it. Oh, I was like on a trip or something. No, maybe I was visiting DC, and then so I didn't bring a curling one, so she let me borrow that, and I tried using it and I was like, girl, I don't know how to use this.
Well, I've seen like Jade curl her hair with a straightener, or like the waves with a straightener. And I've tried, like, I think I will like do a little bit and then I'll just completely forget how to do it. Every time I have to Google it. And I'm like, maybe I should just have a straightener be a straightener, or have Jade give me like a super crash course in this and just make me do it. Cause I know you just like flip it and then you can like pull it down and it's like curled. And I'm like, I also need a new straightener. Mine's from like high school. So, maybe I'll just upgrade those this year.
Mine was really old. Like my straightener, I had one from high school and then that broke like a little while ago. And then my sister gave me an old one, I think. And then that broke when I was in Arizona.
Oh, really? Okay.
I asked actually like Bailey, I think, for a recommendation on a hair straightener. And I've had this one for a few years now and I really like it. It warms up in literally like 8 seconds and it works really well.
Yeah. That just might be a part of my style budget. New hair stuff, because all of mine, I swear, is at least from college. It's a good chunk of change. There's new technology out now, and I don't think I'm gonna do the whole Dyson thing.
I tried. Eileen let me borrow her Dyson Airwrap a while ago, and she was like, I'm not gonna use this for all. She was like, just like test it out and see if it's something you'd want. And I did it. And it still felt like overwhelming and like a lot of work. I think there's like so many attachments that it comes with and stuff that it's like, I don't know. I feel like I probably need like a hands-on teacher and I need to do it a few times. It's just like, I think all comes down to muscle memory. Like the reason I like using a curling wand is because I've been doing it for like over 10 years and I don't really have to think about it. Yeah, it's hard to be a woman.
It really is. Maybe we should poll who uses what if they wreck. Because I've seen things about the Dyson, like some people saying it's great and some people saying it's like terrible. So that might just be dependent on like your hair type too.
I mean, Eileen seems to really like it. I feel like maybe sometimes she uses a regular curling iron, but my sister-in-laws, I think, all use the Dyson and they really like it.
Okay. Nice. I don't know. All I know is that our curly haired friends, they know because they had to straighten their hair for years. Like I remember Erica always doing her hair because it was Eileen curly hair, all the natural curlies. Even you straightened your hair for a very long time.
I mean, I have to straighten my hair.
I've had naturally straight hair, so like I don't have to like really do much with it for it to be straight, which was the look, But I can't hold a curl to save my life. So
So we do have a hot mic submission
for today.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot mic segment coming in hot.
I think we should do it.
All right, let's do it.
This hot mic segment is brought to you by our friend Jackie.
Ooh, okay.
It's really funny. Like the context I'll provide is Jackie is my friend in DC who I met through Kaysen. And she talks about our friend Sarah, who I met in college. Sarah is actually, happy birthday, Sarah. Today's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Sarah. Woo!
If you know Sarah, like one of the most notorious things about her is that she's late.
That's what my brain said. I was like, it's either going to be that she has fun clothes or she's late.
Yeah, and if you're going to be late, you have to have fun clothes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be late and have a bad outfit, I think is what I always say. But like she's a different kind of late. Like Arthur is someone who is also late, but like he like overbooks himself, and I think that he makes himself be late to like create demand. Like he wants to increase demand for himself.
The
So he'll
market.
like I could definitely see him just like sitting and hanging out in his car or on his couch like to purposely be late. Um Sarah is just like she's like physically incapable of being on time because like she just does everything slowly and not like in like your classic slow way, but like in a way that like she really like juices every second, like everything she can get out of every second. And like she'll like tell a story, or she'll walk back and forth to the bathroom 30 times while she's telling a story, and then she has to call somebody, and then she has to like finish up a work email, and like she's just like never rushed. Okay, that's the background information that you need for this. And Sarah and Jackie know each other through Kaysen. Okay.
Okay.
So I remembered what the other story I was thinking about telling was. Um, and like, okay, you'll see why. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily right for a podcast, but long story short, I was at my sister's for Thanksgiving, and Sarah Chabregi was supposed to pick me up from Providence, Rhode Island. Providence. I can never remember which one it is, but you know what I'm saying. And she told me to get there she was supposed to pick me up at 11. And so I was Ubering an hour from where my sister lives. And then she was going to drive me back to DC. So I got there at 10 because I wanted to make sure that there were no delays with the Uber in case of like weather or whatever happened. I didn't want to like hold her up. So I got there at 10 and I went to a diner, and at 11 she texted me and was like, we're at breakfast. We still need to go home, shower, and rearrange the car. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So classic Sarah being like incredibly late, which I thought might happen. But anyway, I sat at the diner until like 12:30 or I think 12. So I was there for like 2 hours, and I finally I had like a couple of mimosas, and I finally was like, okay, I need to leave. Like I can't stay here any longer. So mind you, it's really cold out. Like it's snowing, or it's like, upper 30s. And I have a suitcase with me. And also, when I was leaving my sister's house, my sister was like, I hate the smell of this laundry detergent. Do you want this laundry detergent? And since I was driving, it was like a giant thing of laundry detergent. I was like, okay, sure. And my mom had gotten me a box of wine that I didn't drink. So she was like, take the box of wine with you. So I was like, okay, sure. So I had my suitcase, a bag. Oh, and my sister had also given me a cocktail shaker set that she didn't want. So my suitcase, a bag with a cocktail shaker set, a box of wine, and a bottle of laundry detergent with me at this diner. And I'm thinking, okay, I really need to go somewhere. Like, I can't be at this diner anymore because I can't order anything. And I was sitting there for like a half hour without having ordered anything. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go to this nearby park and sit in the park and I'm going to get my sweaters from my suitcase and just bundle up. So I literally sat in the park, bundled up, and poured boxed wine into my cocktail shaker. And I was sitting on a bench, and I was like, wow, I look unhoused. The laundry detergent really just did it. And I was like, I really look unhoused. And I was covered in sweaters as blankets and layers. Also, I took pictures. And then this man comes and sits next to me, and I was literally texting Case, and I was like, oh my God, this man is sitting next to me, he's gonna come and talk to me. Or he was sitting at the bench across from me. I was like, I know he's gonna talk to me. And I could see him staring at me, and I was like, I'm not making eye contact. And finally he was like, hey, so are you from around here? And I was like, no. And he was like, are you going over to the mission when the rain starts? An unhoused man thought that I was unhoused. Sarah did not end up picking me up until like 1:15. When the rain started, I went back to the diner and they were like, honey, are you okay? It's like, my friend was supposed to pick me up 2 hours ago. Sorry. So yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if this is a story to tell on a podcast because I don't want it to make it seem like I'm like making fun of unhoused people or that like it's funny to be homeless, like, or anything like that. But it was just really fucking funny.
Okay, and then here's the pictures she sent me. So this is okay. This is her sitting on the bench. This is her with all her sweaters and her cocktail shaker.
I mean, it's not an incorrect assumption to make.
And then this is the guy that ended up coming over and talking to her.
I would be like, Sarah, what the fuck?
And then this is her when she finally got picked up.
I'd be like, can I just Uber to where you are? Jesus Christ.
It's so funny because Kaysen told me this story like separately like a few weeks ago, I think. And I was just like cracking up at like, first of all, I was cracking up at the idea of Jackie showing up anywhere early to meet Sarah. I'm like, rookie mistake. Like, if anything, like show up like way later.
At least on time, but expect to wait.
Oh my God.
I say that reminds me of when we were on the way to spring break. Remember we were our car and then it was Joe and Brian's other car and like they were late because we were supposed to leave at the same time. And Joe's like, we can't get in touch with Brian. And then they go.
I don't remember that.
He's still like sleeping. So Joe goes in and like, get up. We're late for like our 9-hour drive to spring break. And Brian's still like drunk. And he's like, he had to take a shower and go eat. And so like,
oh
I just
my
remember
God.
being like they were like delayed much later than us, literally because Brian just did not wake up on time. Joe's a much better storyteller, I think, about it, but like I remember that being really funny.
That is
for all
hilarious.
you chronically late people. It's funny sometimes, but don't be like my grandma who was late to my birthday multiple times.
I think,
You know?
yeah, I think chronically late. You're just chronically late forever. Oh, I texted myself a few ideas for things we could talk about.
Okay.
So one was Jackie's story. Another one is can billionaires be bullied? It's a think piece from me that has yet to be written. We also have a ton of submissions on Instagram. Well, I think we don't have to dive deep in all of them. This is a good one.
We don't have to dive deep. Come on.
Someone submitted this. As women's, is Taylor Swift pretty to y'all?
Okay.
I would say she is objectively pretty.
Mm-hmm.
She's not my type of woman physically. And that's coming from a blonde white girl.
I mean, I would agree. I do think she's pretty. I think some of her looks have been more like edgier and funner than other ones that she does.
I think her style is like a blocker for me.
It's like she has some style where I'm like, oh, that's a really good look. She's really tall, so she can do a lot of like cool things.
Mm-hmm.
But her style is very teacher. You know, I don't know what to say. Like
I feel like her style is like very like
I'm wearing coats in like London, kind of like very covered. And I'm like, girl, you tall, you could wear some really fun stuff.
Yeah.
I wish more from Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's like the richest woman in the world and no one's really happy with her style. But also like go off. Like you don't have to please people. And that's I don't want to
definitely has some good ones, but not like
I wanted you to show me one.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Pause.
You can't pause.
Pause.
Speaking of Taylor, okay, while you're looking, I'll talk about whether billionaires can be bullied because Taylor Swift's also a billionaire.
She is a billionaire.
I think billionaires cannot be bullied by normal people. Maybe a billionaire could be bullied by another billionaire. I don't think it's possible for a billionaire to be bullied by non-billionaires. End of my hot take.
I like this era of Taylor Swift. I like
Okay.
that dress.
That's like a red carpet look. Like, what
Yeah,
about like her
that's-
everyday style?
Yeah, but then she wears stuff like this is fun. You're like, no. But then
No.
she wears stuff like this. Hold on. Oh boy. I literally was making a face as you were talking. I was like, what? What are we doing? Like, I can't.
Yeah, it's, you know what it's
can't.
giving? It's giving the Emily in Paris show.
It's like 40s, but not cute. I mean, like,
It's
I can see
it's
the
different.
people.
You know how she dresses? It's like different eras of like housewife.
Mm-hmm. And she's just like awkward, I guess. I know that's like an old picture, but
That's like, yeah,
you know,
it's like she kind of got like trapped in like 2012 or something.
yeah. I mean, these pictures come from all over the place, but like every once in a while she'll have a good look, but overall it's like, and I think that's what detracts a little bit from her like prettiness is like, because it's a part of like, you know,
I think
style is
she's
part of
pretty.
that,
She's
so,
just
like,
not my type. It's like
yeah.
Glenn Powell. I can see that he is a handsome guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like attracted to that.
Mm-hmm.
Who are other conventionally hot people that you are not attracted to?
I'm drawing a blank because I'm not saying that everyone. I just can't remember names.
Okay,
right
let's
now.
see. Let's see. Hottest male celebs. Oh, okay. What about Austin Butler?
I can see the attractiveness in him, but it's not.
But like,
big.
are you attracted to him?
No.
No. What about Pedro Pascal?
More
say
so,
yeah.
but that's because he has like charisma.
What about Bad Bunny?
No, I'm not.
I feel like if I had a
don't know anything
conversation with him, maybe.
I don't think I don't know enough about Bad Bunny to like think beyond just as his what he looks like. You know, I literally don't
Race
listen to his
Katie?
music. No.
What about Paul Mezcal? Different than
No.
Pedro Pascal.
Not really. No.
I think he's cute.
like he's fine, but nothing crazy.
Okay, Katie. Wow, Katie has a high bar. Who's Katie's celebrity crush?
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, unrealistic.
Of course, they're
Nobody
unrealistic.
looks like him.
Somebody
Do you think
does.
Patrick Schwarzenegger is hot?
No,
Me either.
he has like rich boy prep vibey.
Yeah. What about Jacob Elordi?
Yes.
I'm like kind of on the line with him. Like I can see that he's like a very hot guy, but like really big men, like
Are intimidating.
I can't, not even intimidating. I just like, it feels like they're not real. Like it feels like something about them like is like just like less real. I don't know what it is. It just feels like they're not real.
You're
I
not
don't know why.
6'4". You're lying.
Not height, but like in general, like he has like this like giant face. I think I've talked about
does
this
he?
before.
You
Like
don't like big faces.
big face, like Dale from the Bachelor franchise.
I didn't think
The
Jacob
big-
Elordi had a big face though.
Katie, let me share my screen. Look at that jawline. He has like his head has got to be huge.
I don't think it is though. He gives small
oh
head
my
on
God.
big body. Small head on big body.
No, Jacob Elordi. I just saw something with him at the Golden Globes, like next to people. His face looked huge. Like, look at this. How do I go to it?
That doesn't look that big to me.
His face is
Not
like
like
3
Dale.
times the size of hers.
Are you saying head or face?
The whole
He has more
thing.
hair.
The
Who's he
whole
talking
thing.
to? Anna de Armas? Doesn't Anna de Armas have like a smaller face?
I don't even know who that is, TBH.
She's in she's supposedly dating Tom Cruise now,
Look at this.
maybe.
Look
I
at
don't
his
think he has
face.
that big of a face. I don't see
Katie.
it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I saw it with Dale. I
It
saw
is
with
like
someone
2
else.
feet tall. It is twice the size of hers. Are you
I
kidding me?
think he has a longer face, but he has a lot of hair on it.
Oh wait,
I don't
you
know.
can't see it. You can't see me zooming in. Look at that. Are you
Okay, it is
kidding
a
me?
little
Do you
bit
want me to measure
taller.
this? I'll go get my tape measure.
A 1-inch face. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I don't know. I don't really notice it, I guess.
Big face.
Carrah's just like searching big face.
Does Jacob Elordi support LGBTQ? Do people search that? That's crazy. Yes, he does.
Thanks, AI. I'm not seeing any.
We're gonna ask people on stories.
I don't think he has a big face.
Okay, well, that's the big thing Katie and I disagree about. Okay, let's see what some of these other things that.
Hold on, I want to comment on your billionaires being bullied. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, because I was
Can billionaires be bullied?
And your summary was no.
I said they can only be bullied by other billionaires.
Okay. I think people can be bullied in general, you know, but
Just pick an answer. You can't ride the middle here, Katie.
I'm trying to make it a thoughtful answer because I've never thought about it before. Because I think anybody can be bullied. It's just, do they care about them being bullied? And I think, as a billionaire, the words of the poorest don't mean shit to you.
I'm sorry.
Maybe
A billionaire cannot be bullied.
It can't be emotionally.
You can only be bullied if, like,
health.
I don't know. I think they're so far removed from, like, the real world. Like,
so they can be bullied by people, but do they hear the words?
Katie and I are going to disagree on everything during this episode.
No, we're not. I think that they can. I don't think that they care because it's not by people who they respect or whatever. Like,
I think they can't, and I think that they
doesn't
do
matter.
Care.
Huh?
I think they can't be bullied, but I think that they do care.
So we're literally... I mean, can you bully a rich person for being ugly?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you can't be bullied for being ugly. You can't be bullied for being rich or poor.
Rich is way different than billionaire.
Okay.
Katie, they are not the same thing. Billionaires are untouchable. Untouchable. Nothing affects them. They can buy their way out of anything.
So you're saying you can only be bullied if you care about what the bullies are saying?
No. I think
what can they buy their way out of with bullying? Can they pay me to stop bullying them? That'd be great.
Billionaires are already bought out of what anybody thinks of them anyway because they're so wealthy and successful. Like they're just like operating in a totally different reality is my point. Like,
I mean, fair.
Like it's like they're not experiencing things the same way. Like they're so delusional and so into themselves. If they're a billionaire, like I don't think it's possible for them to get bullied. I think people can say things to them, but like I think that they are just so untouchable that they can't be bullied unless someone that they consider their equal. Like they don't consider anybody else like on their level. I think if there was a billionaire to billionaire, especially if it's men, you know, they're gonna.
So can we be bullied by billionaires?
Yeah, we are. Billionaires
we are bullied.
Is bullying us. Yeah.
You can always bully down. You can't bully up, is what you're saying. So you can.
I think you can bully up if it's like realistic enough, for sure. Because in order to be bullied, you have to feel threatened, right? Billionaires don't feel threatened by people who are like considered like net worth like this compared to like this. Like that's not threatening.
Yeah, but I think billionaires are easily triggered.
You just said
billionaires. Bullies are easily triggered. Like think about like Elon Musk going after anyone who says something negative about him on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I don't think he thinks he's being bullied. I don't think it's a matter of being bullied. I think
it's about perception.
Yeah, I think he's just obsessed with like his own ego. I don't think that's considered him being bullied.
So can famous people, even though they're not billionaires, be bullied if they're still like super rich?
Yeah.
Like, so if I have $200 million, I'm different than if I have $1 billion.
Yeah, I think you're really underestimating like the difference in like life you have.
Oh, I know. I completely agree that they live in different realities, but I still think they are humans and can be.
I do not think they're
bullied by
humans.
people. I don't think they respect what people say, but I do think a lot of them have just as many insecurities outside money that can be triggered in some way. Doesn't
Katie, you've
mean
gotten
they'll.
too soft.
I think you should bully billionaires. Did I say don't do it?
No, I don't think you should. But I think they can't be.
Do it. Carrah says they're untouchable. Let's bet.
No, I think bullying is bad. I do. I think it's horrible, but I don't think that billionaires can be bullied.
So can we say whatever we want to billionaires then?
No, I think everyone should operate on like the best moral system. And I, especially online bullying, I'm so against. I'm like, if you want to bully someone to their face, I'm kind of pro bullying to someone to their face because no one really has the balls to do that anymore. Everyone's like typing stuff in like comments or like posting stuff on their story or like texting people. I'm pro like bullying like to someone's face as long as it's like not violent. It's like just words.
And
but like
not, you don't like anonymous bullying.
Not even, no, I don't like even like weirdos who like comment on celebrities' pictures and are like, oh my God, like you're way too fat or you're way too skinny or like, you know, I think that stuff's stupid. Like that kind of bullying is lame. But if you want to like say it with your chest to someone's face, I'm for it, I think. That's normal.
This has turned wild.
I think that's normal.
I still think they can be bullied.
I'll write a LinkedIn article about it.
Do it. It's a good question. I'm curious. If you say the right thing, you can probably get a reaction. I just don't know what the right thing is because you can't. They're so rich. You know, it doesn't matter what anybody else fucking says. But if they don't value themselves based off their richness.
You think a billionaire does not value themselves based off their net worth?
I think that means they can do better in other things than they are lacking in.
What?
Like, let's say like an ugly billionaire. You know? Do you
Pick
think
one.
he's all of them. Most of them, I'm sure. Do you think they wouldn't get their feelings hurt if 10,000 people were like denigrating them about how they look?
I think it's okay. I think this is kind of similar as like it's less about like feelings. This isn't really about feelings. It's about like who has the power.
Bullying's the power exchange.
A bunch of random 10,000 people on Instagram you think are going to like get under a billionaire's skin? I don't think so. These billionaires like are surrounded by people who like S their D on like an hourly basis and like they do not care. Like, I don't think that a billionaire could be bullied.
I think we need to have a billionaire on the pod and ask them.
Okay.
Someone, if you know a billionaire, tell them to call us.
Okay,
But
we'll have to do a little bit of networking. Okay.
All right.
We can move on to the next topic.
That's on pause.
Let's see. These are some good ones. Okay, what amount of filtering is appropriate to use on a social media post versus Hinge, etc.?
Oh, like face editing?
Any sort of
Filtering?
like editing on a photo.
I think it's the same. Like
no, but like how much do you think you should be allowed to edit pictures?
I mean, the only things I guess from personal experience, the only things I ever really edited was like to blur some zits out, really.
Yeah.
I've never edited like body shape or face shape. Maybe whitened my teeth a little bit. Something like that, but I've never
blemish stuff. You're not distorting how you look.
No, I mean I've only ever blurred, if anything, because I get zits. But that was like I don't do that as much anymore. That was more like younger. But I never distort anything else, so I don't think you should in any way outside like a couple little things, you know, like a normal like cover a zit or something because it's not representing you who you are. Hold on 1 second.
What?
This fucking cat is knocking at my door. Thank you.
Why did you thank the cat?
I don't know.
You're like, thank you.
I'm like, thanks for knocking. But I think you should do whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know. I don't think you should misrepresent yourself. I don't
think so either. I think if you're like doing too much editing, like you have body dysmorphia, which
Mhm.
I don't know that much about it, but like maybe you can't change that. But like I think if you're editing yourself, like to really change the way you look, like change the shape of your face or body or whatever, like maybe just don't post pictures of yourself because like you
Yeah.
need to like figure out what that's about first. I
Mhm.
feel like it's probably a pretty slippery slope.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing it to like get people to go on dates with you, that's only gonna make it worse. I don't know that I really know people
I
who
mean,
do
this
stuff
goes
like that.
both ways. There's nothing like going on a date with someone and being like, they look different from their pictures. That goes
Mhm.
for anyone dating anybody. The last thing
Yeah.
you want to be is like, they looked nothing like what they said they look like.
Uh-huh.
So I think you can't look like what you don't look like. Now, if you have a different hair color or whatever,
Mhm.
like there's fluctuations in weight and things like that. Like whatever. If you want to use a picture from a year ago where you're a little bit thinner, fine.
Mhm.
But like I think that you do yourself more of a disservice by
Yes.
doing that, which
Totally. Agreed.
I think you could do other things that you could learn for yourself, better style, maybe better ways to pose, like to make you feel better in your photos.
Yeah.
But don't edit, like go. You can't go crazy. You can't go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go to the next one.
Hold on, drink for 5 seconds.
My thing's almost gone.
Finish it. Mezcali.
Just kidding.
You should try it. Try it for real.
I'll do it like this. That didn't even, it doesn't hurt when you do it that way.
Well, yeah, it's not. I don't think it should hurt.
I didn't
though, but
even feel anything. Wow.
I forget that does hurt because the cans are hard on the bottom. So you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm just
You can
like,
try next time. Okay, this next question says, how has the new food pyramid impacted how you plan to eat this year? What is the new food pyramid?
it hasn't changed anything for me.
Let's see it. Oh, our man RFK Jr. I heard he designed this in Microsoft Paint.
Okay. All I know is that these things have probably been on the docket for years. So let's not pretend RFK just did all of this himself because he didn't. There's no way that they just
I think he
did
did
all
it
of this.
himself, probably.
Oh my god. Maybe there's a thing that they come up with new dietary recommendations every like 20 years or something.
Okay, the theme is eat real food. Love that. Love that for us. I don't really understand how the pyramid works. Like, you are supposed to eat the most at the top?
Yes. So like the old pyramid was inverse. So like the bottom was thicker, was the whole grains. Then you had like the fruit and vegetables on the side that were smaller and meat. Then you had like sweets at the top to be like small. So they were focusing more on eat more whole grains, eat a little bit less protein, vegetables and fruit, and eat a little bit
Oh,
less.
this is
Where it
kind
was
of
like
how
a
I
serving
eat.
size.
Besides dairy, I don't really like, the only dairy I eat is like half and half in my coffee.
I'm a big dairy
Yeah, I
girl.
know that.
Look at me. I mean, I don't use the food pyramid to help me make dietary decisions. Is that a fault? I don't know. Like, it's been the old one for most of our lives, so it's like I don't eat like that. I think it's good to emphasize vegetables and fruits and then like eating proteins and healthy things, but I hope it doesn't give too much to like the Maha movement. You know what I mean? I think it's important to emphasize clean food, healthy food, and avoid added sugars. I don't disagree, but I'm still gonna have a chocolate chip fucking cookie if I want one. Kind of thing.
Hot or not?
No, never.
Okay, but if you had to pick between RFK Jr. and Donald Trump. F or kill. Which one?
You go first.
No, I asked you.
You have to do it too.
I will do it.
Kill Trump. Sorry.
Same.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, you're stealing my man.
No, you can have a. How do you think it
Okay.
affects you though? Does it
It
affect
doesn't
you?
affect me. Never looked at it. I feel like this really probably only affects like kindergartners whenever they learn about the food pyramid.
I guess that's a question. Does anyone use has anyone actively used the food pyramid
No.
to make
Maybe
dietary decisions?
dietitians. I don't know.
I mean, that's a good, like, I don't think I have the expertise to talk about this. All of that looks good. I would eat all of those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still gonna eat Doritos.
I will be honest, I'm trying to like I used to eat so many vegetables all the time, and then Ryan doesn't eat that many different vegetables. He like only eats like a couple different ones. So I honestly stopped eating as many vegetables because I got tired of like what he eats. But I'm going back to eating a lot more vegetables. So
That's good. I mean, Daniel's the same way with vegetables. So like we have our vegetables that we eat, and for certain dishes, like I'll add my own in.
Yeah.
I know I need to incorporate more omega-3s and like fish and stuff like that. I wonder if it's a question for us, for the healthy dietitian people, about steak being up there as like the corner for healthy. I guess up there with like chicken and everything else, but like I know red meat can have a little bit more health issues than other ones. At least for me, with my GERD, I should avoid more red meat and eat more lean, like fish and chicken, and avoid that. So I think
that's same for cholesterol.
Yeah, with the red meat. So I'm curious, like maybe red meat should be where like the salmon is or something. I don't know. I think like fish and chicken.
I guarantee
I feel like I'm talking out my butt,
whoever made this pyramid did not like. They generally were like, "Oh yeah, vegetables and fruits are upper right, meats and dairy upper left." I guarantee you.
I mean, that's
not
fine.
give it enough thought to like pick the right place.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know, I want to hear like from our food people what they think, because I feel like I'm talking out my butt. But
we're not,
the food
Katie, we're not supposed to be giving advice. We were just asked if the new food pyramid is going to change the way we eat. And the answer is no.
No. The answer is no.
Okay. What temperature is appropriate post-winter to break out the shorts? I think 60s.
70s for me. I get cold.
Not for me, but I mean like for other people, I think.
Oh.
I get kind of annoyed if people are trying to like dress like they're so hot and it's like freezing outside. Like they're just doing it for attention at that point.
If thoughts don't get cold. That's the rule.
Well,
if you're not going to the club, thoughts still. If you're not going to the club, put pants on.
Yeah.
Like we would go out when it was cold, but we were going out. Like if we weren't going out to go out, we were in pants. Yeah. And warm stuff. You know what I mean? I think if it's mid to high 60s for most people, for me, like in the 70s though, because I get like a little wind, I'm like, ooh, I'm cold. So I'm in the 70s for my shorts.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Do you know the podcast, Bobby Lee's podcast, Tiger Belly?
Yes, because I remember Pat really likes him.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really listened, but I know of it, kind of.
Okay.
What about it?
Marcelo from SNL was on, and I watched it today, and it was so funny. Like, I think Bobby Lee's funny sometimes, but he has such, like, disgusting humor that, like, I'm like okay, like, humor? That, to me, that's not funny. Like, you're so desperate to get attention that you're just saying, like, the most disgusting stuff possible because you can't think of anything funny to say. So I don't like that. But apparently Marcelo is like a lifelong fan of the podcast, so he like understands the sense of humor and his personality so well that like he just like seamlessly fit into the podcast, like very seamlessly. And like he even roasted Bobby Lee a lot. Kate, are you texting?
No.
What are you doing?
Playing with this.
And I'm that boring that you have
I'm just pushing it on the thing. It's just like I'm just opening it and closing it.
This is what you look like while I'm talking. You're like this.
No, I'm literally just like opening and closing it on the table.
Wow. Okay, maybe I should just
I
shut
was
the fuck up.
picking up a nail file.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up for the rest of the podcast. You're like, no, I'm actually doing like my accounting on the side.
I've started to do my taxes early. Just kidding. I don't know how to do taxes.
Anyway, it was really funny.
Okay. I must say, because I don't have much, because I don't know. I don't think I've ever listened to his podcast before. So I'm like, hell yeah, I love a funny show. I started listening to Good Hang a bit. I watched the first episode. So I'll make my way through it. It's cute. I saw Amy Poehler win the Golden Globe, so I was like, that's tender.
I know. And she beat her ex.
Sorry, Will Arnett.
I also love that she said, I don't know that this is actually a dig at Will Arnett, but she said in her speech, she was like, something about like laughing with people instead of at people, because like Will Arnett's, their whole thing on Smartless is like they're basically like shitting on Sean the whole time, him and Jason Bateman. What's
their
his
co-star?
name? Yeah, the guy from Will and Grace.
Sean somebody. I don't listen to that podcast, so I don't know.
Sean Hayes.
Is it like jokey? Or like
yeah, I mean they're like friends and stuff, but like sometimes it's kind of like, okay, like
you're like
let
ragging on them a little too much.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have a question. What do you think of award shows in general?
I don't really care about them. Like, I think it's sometimes interesting to see outfits, but like I don't usually seek them out. I did watch the opening monologue for the Critics' Choice Awards and the Golden Globes because Chelsea Handler and Nikki Glazer hosted. So I wanted to see what they said. So I liked that aspect. I like when there's like comedy involved, but otherwise I don't really care. I think I would just assume like kind of a lot of them are rigged.
I feel like it's a celebrity circle jerk, and yeah, you have the same with like the Grammys have a really big reputation of being like.
I don't even think the celebrities like going.
I think after a while they don't. I think like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
It looks like shitty food. It's like it literally like is set up like a corporate conference. Like it's ugly, and I'm like, this is like one of the richest industries, and like you see the plates of food, and it's like just like the cheap, shitty white plates with like the white fruit cups.
Why are we
like,
even giving them food?
Yeah, I'm like, they're not gonna eat it.
Like,
give them cocaine,
booze. Yeah, give them drugs, give them booze, let them hang out and party. Like,
literally.
I used to watch the Oscars every year because I was like, ooh, I'm curious about the movies, yada, yada, yada. But that was like a while ago, and I haven't since. I really do like the fashion, so I'll go back and I'll look at the fashion from them. I haven't looked at any yet this year, but like, I think that's fun. And it's
so you don't like it that much?
Not, I mean, I've seen little pics, but like for some of the ones, at least with the Grammys or whatever, I'll go through on Vogue, but I haven't like for the Golden Globes because they're not like, you know, the real ones.
You think those are fake awards?
They're not fake awards, but they're all like, I think what Critics' Choice is Critics and Golden Globes is SAG, like the union picks or something. Like they're valid, obviously. I really like Jennifer Lawrence's dress this year, but I haven't seen like all of them to have an opinion.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a little bit of like a celeb circle jerk. I just think like there's so many, and do people even watch the show anymore? Like I'm curious to see who wins, but like not enough to ever like sit down and watch anymore.
Well, I think like this is an interesting thing to talk about. So I can't remember how we got on this. Oh, I guess Hank Green did this YouTube video about how the people at the Times Square New Year's Eve like ball drop didn't look as happy as they did like 15 years ago. And so he like did this deep dive and like why like did they not look as like happy, or like why are people not as excited about it, like yada yada yada. And I wasn't really paying attention because I didn't feel like watching it at the time, but he was talking about something like, actually I don't know, because honestly I was started coming up with my own theory while he was talking. My theory,
you're like, you got me thinking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ignore you now.
Yeah,
now
hold on 1 second. My theory is like that stuff just like isn't cool anymore. Like people who do the Times Square New Year's Eve ball drop, like I think like back in the day people were like less well traveled, because the internet wasn't as widely used, like most people had like pretty normal, boring lives. And I think like now, like people like to go to new places, people like to post things on Instagram, people like to attend different events. And like there's so many options of things to do that like things like the Times Square ball drop, like the people who are going to that are probably like tourists from other countries. And like it's just like not as cool anymore. Like it's what is impressive about it? Like we have had exposure, like our generation and younger generations have had like exposure to like so many different things that like I don't think that it's like cool anymore. And I think it's kind of the same with like these award shows. Like they've had this tradition for so long and nothing has really changed. And like it's just like boring. And like we
Mhm.
also are aware of like so many other things happening in the world that like those things seem like less special, I think.
I think it is a generational shift. I think the generation older than us thought those things were cool and like unique, but I think yeah, with the rise of like the internet and social media of like what it actually is like, it's like, oh, you have to get to Times Square at like 3 at like noon. You're wearing diapers if you're in the front row because you can't leave to go to the bathroom because you'll lose your spot. You have to travel back if you're not staying directly on Times Square in a hotel. Like the glitz and the glamour of what it was is like definitely disappeared. Maybe thought differently when I was like, 12, like a kid. Oh, that was so cool, But I think a lot of it is that people just don't have an optimistic view of the future right now, in a way. So like, why the fuck do they want to celebrate a new year when a lot of people just see it as
But
more
people
bullshit?
celebrate New Year's. So you think people just don't celebrate New Year's Eve anymore?
I think they do, but I don't think like the people who are going to things like that are a lot less, because I think partly some people look to the future and they see more of the same, and this what we've seen right now hasn't been great,
Yeah.
So I think that's doesn't mean they're not celebrating the new year, but those people aren't going to Times Square.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't going to Times Square.
Yeah.
Like those things aren't exciting. Like the older I get, the more I see things as giant commercials. I love the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'll watch it. It's a giant commercial.
Yeah.
Who's dropping an album? These TV shows. I'll still watch it because they'll do the bands. It's like cute, but like I have that lens now.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve is the exact same thing. They have all those performers. They all have albums coming out soon. You know what I mean? Like it's all a big publicity stunt, commercial stunt. And I think ours and newer generations see all of that and are like, nah, I'm just gonna do shit that I want to do. I don't care about this corporate thing. Maybe it used to have a different vibe when we were younger or whatever, but
I think it did. Well, I think
feel-
like it was just like a lot cooler back in the day. And I think now it's like, oh, you're in Times Square. Like that's lame as fuck.
Times Square is the touristy part of New York, and it's always been.
And it always has been. But I think now, like with social media, people care so much more about like trends and things that are trendy that like it's just not cool anymore. I think that it's like a little harder for things to be cool these days.
It also felt like, I know this is going to sound dumb, but like in the 2000s when they had the 200 number glasses.
Yeah.
They were doing that into the 2010s. You know what I mean? It was just sort of like you're playing on these like things that don't fit, make it new, make it something. It feels stale. And I think that's a big part of it is like they kept doing the 00210, 211. They're still doing these like, I think they finally changed them now, but for so long it was like, how are they going to fucking make the 0s in the glasses? You know what I mean? It was just like, it feels old, it feels stale. It's the same thing. I like watching the ball drop, but we don't like literally we only watch the ball drop for the 30 seconds the ball drops, and then like it's over. You know? Like that's what it is.
I'd rather just like an AI ball drop.
I don't want an AI ball drop.
I'm just kidding.
Like Folly Beach is what the flip-flop drop. Like a little cute town one seems like cute.
I think Atlanta used to do the peach drop, but then they stopped.
Oh. But like
now it's like a drone thing.
Oh. I think that could be more fun, but I think more people are like moving to doing stuff with friends and family over like those giant events. And I think the younger generations, because they have such a lens into with social media and all these things, they see a lot of the corporate the like the advertising, and it's so obvious, but they saw it a lot younger than we did because we didn't have that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't in our faces.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, we see this, but we're 14 now instead of 23. It's like, oh, okay, well now that you don't care. No one cares. It's too cliche at this point.
It is cliche.
I wish it wasn't. I wish it was more interesting, or they did something new, like maybe not with the ball, but just like, I don't know. It feels
2 balls.
226 balls dropping.
It had to be 2026.
Oh, did I say 226?
Yeah.
Do you have something
to
say?
Put its eyes closer to the camera.
Hey, buddy. Say hi.
Aww. What a cutie.
You have something to say? You did earlier. Mwah. Okay, bye.
That was cute.
He's my cuddle bud. Cuddle buddy.
Oh. Kai looks sad.
Kai wants to be on camera, but she's like, we could be outside walking. We could be outside walking.
She should be exhausted. She's gone on like multiple 5-mile walks in a row.
Too bad. But that's my thoughts on New Year's. Was that the question that you were asking?
I don't remember, Katie. You really took that and ran with it.
You said we weren't going to go deep on things, and I'm like, yes, we are.
Holy shit. Oh, look at the cat.
Oh, no, you're thinking about why people in Times Square felt bad. That was it. And I was like,
no, why they didn't look as happy.
Yeah, because they were not. We've seen behind the facade. You know, we know now. Everyone knows.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to our first happy hour episode of 2026. Don't forget to follow us. Oh my God, Katie.
I finished it.
Getting crazy over here.
I know.
Don't forget to follow us at Life in the Party Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And actually, if you follow us on TikTok, we're not going to have any new content on there for a while. So just letting you know.
Just hang out. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, you can still follow us, but
you're already ready.
Much. Also, follow us or subscribe to our YouTube at Life in the Party.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can see our cute new hair. We got braids and our matching clothes.
He has new hair and extensions.
Yeah, completely
so you definitely want to tune in to see this. It's like red. You guys have to tune in on YouTube.
Yeah, if you're not, get your butt on YouTube. Please. Pretty please.
But thanks for listening, you guys. We love you. We hope you liked our second hot mic segment. So
yes, we do. All right. Love ya. Bye.
Bye, Illy.